have high
Okay,
expectations for
okay.
your project.
So before I start to speak about my application, I want to introduce a little part of myself because I don't have technological background. Actually, I'm graduated on animal science, and then some friend of mine presented me programming and coding, and I love it. I feel like it's one to one. You learn, and then you got good on it, and then you get to have a opportunity to work on it. But besides that, the only thing that I like the most is music. So I got the feeling that people should do music more easily nowadays because you don't need to have like an instrument on your home on available to you to have music configuration set, or you'll be able to create music. So I did this is just a very early stage MVP. I did code it on Windsurf actually. It's wholly is local host as you can see. This is just I actually don't know much of this kind of stuff. This is just me talking to the AI. I mostly use the conversation mode than the code mode because I don't have the feeling that the code mode is so good to me because I don't understand so much. But while I'm talking to the AI, I feel like I can orient more the stuff that I want to do. So here is it. My idea here is actually to bring an opportunity for DJs to make music and to share the beats that they are doing on Web3. So we are here in with wallets that you can connect. You can inject injected wallets or MetaMask, and you have like so well, this is not working very well, but that's fine. So we have songs here. I don't know if you guys will hear. I hope so. But we have different songs presets here. So if I'm a DJ and I come here and I want to make a sound, I will just select what what themes that I want to be in my song, and then I can like mix it around. So I can make more my vibe, make more the way that I want it to be. I can do reverb, I can do delay, and I can add some effects as well. But the mostly of these are just regular mixing that you can use like mono sound or stereo sound, and this does like this effect that we are seeing on like Tyler the Creator has a song that he does like a spinning around sound on your mind, and it's a very good idea. Actually, I like it so much. So this is one of the stuff that I wanted to be present here. And that's it. I connected with blockchain wallet because I feel like if we have a way to say that I made this beat and you made this one, and we both connected those in the singular music, we can create a small contract, and well, I have the feeling that maybe this is a good idea for DJs. I'm not so sure how this is going to enter, or I'm not the feeling that it's going to be like a boom product. But this is more like what I was supposed to present to you guys. I liked this idea first. I was to trying to make this like an album reader. As I'm listening to music, yeah, I go listen to song in the album. I don't like to like mix around songs from different albums from different singers. I have the feeling that when you are listening to it, it's better to understand what the message are passing through the album, and I guess it's better to understand the music, the artist, the moment that he is passing. I feel more connected to the music like that, and being able to have like different beats from different creators will make like possibility for music to go around. I'm a dreamer. I play drums, and I also like to play guitar at some times when I have the ability. But most of the time, I'm just trying to make sounds, in my mind to create melodies and create like messages to pass. One friend of mine also does music, so we talk a lot about this kind of mindset that you want to have. And yeah, I guess this is the simple as and I would like to share with you guys if I need to go further with this, I need to go deeper, because as you see, I don't have like a white window as well, but this the presets is very hard for to me understand how much the AI can do because I know I don't have like the technical feeling of the stuff, so I'm just vibing coding it. But I got to this point which I feel like it's very good for like make more robust, more solid proof. And with Web3, I guess I can share with a size of a bubble of people that would be great. I guess this is it.
That's great. You present your project added for the Web3 community, and Peter, please explain one thing. Is this like a fully coded project? Are you vibe coding before, or is
No,
this like
no.
your first?
Yeah, this is my first web coded project. I want to go. I need to do like a last uh, seminar project in my college to get like the graduation certification, and I want to do an MVP for animal science, especially on the nutrition part, which is the one that I understand better. But I have the feeling that this will be a great demo for me to understand how vibe coding works, and connecting to Web3 is was just one idea that my friend gave it to me. She said that would be good for me to understand this kind of technologies because it's very emergent. So if I want to be like a producer or someone that understands apps, it would be better if I understand Web3 as well.
No, that's great. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
asking that people just to give context for everyone because Peter has been helping me with my sessions, with my lessons for the last 3 weeks or so, and it seems like he learned a thing or two in the meantime. That's very cool.
So
But before,
I asked my sales how he comes around when AI makes mistakes, and I have the feeling that AI doesn't know how to handle those mistakes as well. And this is a good part actually because forces you to understand where do you want to speak with the AI and how you want to make agents. On the my first idea was to make like images from the album from covers. So I felt like, what if I told the AI that I need agents for those things? Like if she drags on like a framework or something like that from another AI. So I told her that I have like OpenAI ChatGPT Premium, and then I got like an env file with my API key here. I guess I won't show actually, but yeah, this is env file, and this will make the AGI connect AGI. No, I'm sorry, the agent connect with the API of OpenAI, so they can generate the album image. But this didn't work it so well, so I thought I wouldn't make like more a sound app than more an artistic image app. But yeah, this is just vibe coded. I didn't like code any line of this stuff. I'm learning JavaScript. I know a lot of vanilla JavaScript, but I don't know about like frameworks or TypeScript. I know this is TypeScript, right? So I'm not aware of how those things work. But like I know this is a console war, and this is all that I know from here, I guess.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Let me pull up the judges. Okay,
I can go first. I can go first. A pretty cool project, Peter. I actually have uh, a quick question about like the overall roadmap and like trying to better understand. Firstly, like, do you know what target market size do you have? Who are your primary customer? Just to understand like how big that can be potentially be to start with. So I'm gonna start with that. So why don't you go ahead and answer this, and then I'm gonna stack my questions on that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I would guess anyone that has an instrument or can make sounds, you can on the end line of this on the roadmap, like the end product would be a product that I could be able to record some sounds in my end, and then I will be able to send it on the app and disposable by a Web3 wallet payment, and on the other end, I have another type of user that would be the user that does make songs. So I have like two main points here of users. The users that does make songs, So does melody, does songwriting, knows the beat and tempo and stuff like that. And some users that just want to make sounds with an instrument. So I have my guitar here, so I want to make like a G or a D or something like that, and I want to put it on here in reverb version. And the other user that would make songs could use this on his songwriting or something like that. I don't know if I made myself clear.
Got it. No, no, that makes sense. The follow-up question on that is basically, do we have any competitors at this point? Like, uh, do we know, like, do we have any similar tool that exists on the market right now? Even if you want to penetrate the market, like, you have to have a market plan, right, to go to market and kind of, pitch this to the customer. So just trying to understand, how does the market look like, and what are your primary competitors?
Yeah, I guess in my bubble, I'm saying in my opinion, I don't see a lot of stuff like this. I don't know if you know, if you know, I would be love to see how like not vibe coded project like this would look like on the end. But I have the feeling that this is a very different kind of interaction of music, as we are used to just listen to it,
Mhm.
or you are in the bubble that you produce music, right? And producers of music, they share with themselves like tempo, what is listened to too much, and what is selling better now, and things that are selling better are things that are doing like repetitively because it makes money, right? But at the end, music is just art. So anyone can do music, and if I'm able to propose a system, well, people can persona or someone can just put some song, and the other with imaginative and creative mind could, oh, I can see a beat on this, and then make like a this the Kendrick Lamar song for Drake. It was like not orientated. It was, I guess, DJ Khaled was the one that made it, right?
Right.
Uh, yeah, he said that he just sent an email for Kendrick Lamar with nothing on his mind, and it didn't work well. So sometimes it connects with society, the songs, right?
Got it.
And yeah, I guess I don't know, but if you know, I would like to see a end product of how this could look like, you know.
Got it. So let's say with that sort of mindset that okay, there are no primary competitors available. So last question is, what is your like go-to market plan? Like let's say this gets a hit, you get enough investment. What is your good live plan?
I would like to be able to share this with streamers. Imagine if I have a way to make like Ninja, or here in Brazil we have Alonsoca, we have Gaules, we have a lot of big streamers, and they could do music in streams with their chat and with other streamers. So I guess I'll start there because I have the feeling that make music while you're learning how to songs could create and how words could connect. I feel like this is would be a good entry point for this product.
Got it. Cool, Peter. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abanish.
I can go next.
Okay, thank you.
Since Avanish talked about like the broad market fit, I'll go the other way. So since this is all vibe coded, I wanted to understand like walk me through how you built this, like what you brought to the table, your ideas, and then what AI brought to the table as well, and how you kind of handle all that.
Okay. So I had a lot of debates with the AI because I didn't like their idea. Actually, I have the feeling that while reading through it, I just want to go the other way around it. I don't know why, but I have the feeling that we wouldn't be friends at all. But at the first, I was aiming to do like a project that I have an album cover. So the AI goes to this album cover, takes this image, and makes like an AI NFT of this image, so we can dispose with the songs. Would make sense to have this because a lot of cover images like Avenged Sevenfold or Metallica or Drake or Kendrick Lamar or like Shakira, Beyonce, uh, they are very well produced, the imagery. So I was wondering what this could look like if an AI would draw this, or if an AI could like re-image this, rethink how this was done. but just the cover of it. And then I didn't got the idea well understood by the AI. We got a lot of discussion on how to make it. And when I say discussion, it wasn't like windsurf was no, you're wrong. It was like I was telling to do it, and he wasn't able to deliver me the thing that I wanted. So because I have not like a lot of expertise on technology, I was like, okay, maybe I can figure it to make something around music because this is a good entry point for me. I understand music somehow, but I don't have the feeling that this is the best idea for the MVP that I want to. And then I was feeling, okay, I can talk about create music, create songs. And I got some ideas with my friends. I talked a lot to myself. I think a lot to myself. I read a lot of the instructions of the AI, but most of all, I just try to instruct with Matheus Pagani engine prompting. I just try to make it like a product that has like functionality on it. I need to hear like some beats or some stuff around it. I wasn't like so attached to like the image or dispose or the CSS, the HTML stuff of it, but I was more attracted to how can I really make a sound of this. And when I like see that this is connecting, okay, this is the way that I want to go. And I didn't have the time to go through with it, but yeah, this is kind of entry point. I did this in like 1 or 2 hours or something like that.
That's very cool. And a little bit of feedback as well, so or other comparisons. So there are other applications out there right now that like you talk about like SoundCloud, where people kind of share their music, even if it's snippets, or any of these music editors out there. They have their VST plugins that let you sample. So is your plan to integrate, like, hypothetically? I know you built this like very quickly, but like pipe coded, but would your plan be to take over that space or contribute to that space? How do you see that happening?
Okay, so I have 26 years old, but I like 80s music, like Aha or I'm hearing a lot of the 80s sounds playlist on Spotify while working. I'm sorry, you guys are listening to it. I just opened it because I want to share some names that I feel like they are important. The pitch mode that is one that I like the most. And I was okay. If I had like the way to have some deep pitch mode beat inside of my app, would be great. So this kind of integration is something that I'm aiming, but I would love to see like more an organic construction of it. This is why I feel like a streamer is doing on first would be good because we have like this kind of funny argument behind it because streamers are always trying to make contact to make people laugh and stuff like that, but being able to create a sound with old beats or new beats would be good as well. I can see my project going to this direction as well.
Got it. Um, Good luck. I mean, great product, and thanks for answering.
Thank you, Rohit.
Uh, I can go
Ram?
next. I've got a really small question. So, hopefully, if you win the funding, where would you like to invest that, Peter, and what would you use that for? So, what functionalities can we expect?
Okay. Tricky question actually. I would hire Matheus Pagani firstly, or raise my paycheck, something like that. But I have the feeling that I would like to see how big streamers nowadays would create sounds. What because we know what they like to hear. Most of them just leave a playlist while you play something or talk to them chat. But how would be they able to create a song, to create music for like naturally what they really would like to create? Because being in front of a camera, you always say what they want to hear, or you go to the bubble that is more hyped and stuff. But what is the human and artistic and individuality part of you that what this want to hear? This would be like my entry point. Uh, I would needed to like create a team of developers. I don't feel like the AI can handle an application by itself now. We don't know about the future, right? 10 years from ago, we couldn't see this being able to create in 2 hours just with playing English. I wouldn't imagine that. But at some point, no. But on the entry, I would hire like a dev team and instruct them to go on this direction. I would like to see streamers create songs.
Very cool. Thank you so much. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Yeah, Peter, I guess you cannot win the prize. I still need you as my intern. I'm sorry. I cannot get successful yet. Just kidding. Your answer was very good. Thank you for the question, Ram.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, I don't have a question, but I have a couple of feedback. First of all, as vibe coded and you don't have any technical or dev background, this was really good in first attempt. A really good job done. Second thing is you touched upon it just a little bit that all the soundtracks or clips or whatever it is will have smart contracts. There are other apps out there like SoundCloud, like Rohit said, that can do, you can share all the all sound, all your tracks and beats and everything. But I don't think they have this smart contract kind of thing. And as far as I know, there is a big problem in industry wherein the credit sharing or like everyone is not getting paid because and they say that this is my track, and blah blah blah, whatever. I think you should go hard on this part wherein it says if you created this and someone down the line, like whatever track, if they use that particular track or use your particular beat, you will, as the producer of it, will, or the creator of it, will get paid. So that was really interesting thing to me, for me.
Yeah, I have the feeling that we should be paid for what we create, right? Every human being will think of this situation, but I'm not aiming like money. I know product aim money. This is capitalism, but I'm just trying to think of the art part of it, the sound part of it. What kind of song do you like, Enchit? I'm sorry to ask.
I like pop music.
Okay, so if you go from pop, will you be able to take some samples from Shakira or Beyonce or Kendrick Lamar and make your sound, and you could pass a message, and from it, people could take your sound that you make from other beats and pass another message, and I have the feeling that if you are connected with your artistic part, or if you have like wanted to create or not being just a human that just see or listen to stuff, this is a good sense of sharing. You know, you can share beats, you can share vocals, you can share like opinions. I don't know how to say, but I have ratings somewhere here, so people can comment on it. I like this beat and I use on it, and maybe people go on to another beat. So I would go on this direction, but I didn't thought about this kind of money part so much. You know, I'm sorry about this.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, it's really good that you are not thinking about money, but other creators might. If someone like, I'll say, someone like me, I come in and I say, I would want to get paid if someone else is using my money. And the point of having smart contracts, I thought, is that like if anyone else comes in, a new creator comes in, they share their music or vocals or whatever, and someone else use that. Let's say the sound, the track is
It
in
gets
hit,
complicated.
they
Yeah.
should be compensated for that. Yeah, exactly.
It gets complicated, especially because at the end I would need to talk to another human being to understand how he's using my beat to make $1 million from it, and I'm not getting anything, right? Yeah, it gets tricky. I would think more on this part. Thank you, Ancient.
No problem.
I can ask. So it's a great project, Peter. Like, it's great, like seeing non-technical people like being able to develop these kind of projects and like something with AI and Web3 and this kind of creative thing. That's a great attempt to it. A question: have you, like, I know you mentioned it's on your local host right now, but have you showed it like to friends, family, like users, like got any early feedback, or like where would you head with it?
So I have a friend of mine that it's very good at developing. I really like. I aim to be something like her somehow. I know she has like 5 years of knowledge ahead of me, but I'm catching my time. I'm doing extra work. Trying to study after my work. So I share with her. She was very annoyed by it because I was thinking people could enter here with email or user login, and she was trying to explain to me that if you are using Web3, technology, you can use wallet, and then you can go log in from that. And this was like mind blowing for me. I didn't understand like in the 15 minutes or so, but at the end, she's very good at explaining herself, and she's patient. But yeah, I have like her. I show it to my girlfriend as well. She doesn't understand anything. I'm like the technology guy for her. Actually, this is the first time that I'm showing technology products for like people that are real developers. You really create something, work on something. You have dailies, you have debug or GitHub stuff to do it. So the first time for me, I'm not so shy. I'm good at talk, but I'm not technology. I'm not Web3. I'm just trying to create art here.
Yeah, that's great to hear, and it's great like you've shown it to a few people. And it's true, like sometimes like with AI, like there's so many things with the log, and you mentioned with Web3, so it's sometimes a better idea to ask AI, is there any existing solutions? Is there any libraries that I can use that can do something? So instead of creating something from scratch, you can use an existing technology service library that can help you and makes a lot of things easier, especially with things that have a lot of application going for. My recommendation is like have this app early on deployed somewhere. You can use like a bunch of different services, and once you have like a ready link, you can share it perhaps in Facebook groups that talk about music, perhaps on different platforms that share these kind of things on Reddit and so on, and like saying how users interact with it. You will get a lot of feedback. You will know, okay, this is good, this is bad, I need to improve this, and you can go from there. But like getting it to people and seeing it and getting feedback from the music community, that I think it's a very good step to start early on. But it's great. Thank you.
No, I appreciate all of your comments. I feel like there's a lot of knowledge being passed to me, so I really thank you all.
What was the thought process?
Okay. I like the most of the Web3 now is some bands are trying to enter on it. A band that I'm fan of is the Avenged Sevenfold. They are doing like a lot of Web3 technology entrance right now. So they have a Discord group where they are despairing like NFTs and things they can the fans could hold and make like usage of it. Shows entrance, meet and greet, and Q&A, and this is like just Web3 orientated, and they wouldn't be able to do this kind of stuff if Web3 wasn't there, you know. So if they are oriented to that, and I feel like they are very good to understand like the market, they are very aware of this kind of stuff. And also, I'm working with a prompt engineer for AI who is teaching about like Web3 knowledge, crypto, and balance. I feel like okay, maybe I should integrate this on my application to see how I can understand better how crypto works, smart contracts, and connecting outside wallets. You know, this was my first idea of it. I felt like it's very complicated if you don't have like technology background to understand. But I think this is a good way to make attract to it because if I am not as if I don't have as much as opponents on the market, maybe I can like be a big fish on it. Yeah, I guess this is it. I don't have like much to say about this because I'm not like an expert on Web3 or crypto. I'm sorry about that,
That's
but
clear.
I would like to integrate on my apps because I have the feeling that it will be a great idea for me to learn more and to make more traction for the market.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I guess one of my other question was, so I'm a big user of One Tagger and Recordbox in general. I was looking to understand how or what do you think is the topmost feature for your app that differentiates it from the other existing products? Like it could be anything from queue mapping to, let's say, audio import or export. How do you manage this across different types of media files?
I guess the management of the media files I would be like usual, but as we are doing like peer-to-peer construction of music, I will need to have some kind of API, live API, so so the both artists or both of the constructor can make the music on live, right? But the difference I would make would be able to have like different kind of people using this app. So we have like Spotify, for example. They are not making any ads for this, but we have like Spotify. This is an app that, or do you listen to music or do you make music? You can like, I cannot make a music with you, for example, on Spotify, but I guess I can make music with you in here if this comes around, you know. So this would be the main difference.
I think one of my immediate point of feedback for you is to think about the different tiers of the users uh, who are going to come and use your app, and then start thinking about the revenue model from that point onwards. So you have like beginner, advanced, and so on, and based on the use case, you then diversify.
I didn't thought about this kind of beginner user on it. This is a very good idea. Thank you, Nadine.
Wonderful, great vibes, Peter. I hope that you just liked the presentation. You did consume half an hour of the blog watching, okay, but you did a very good job. The venture minded fund for vibe coders. It's not an investment fund, it's a grant funds where all of these amazing projects are competing for exposition, are competing for grants, are competing for community votes to get curated. We have about $30,000 of funds here, all of them coming from donations, all of them coming from the support of the community. So if you want to support more this initiative, I would invite you to come and check this out. And now we are almost closing the season 5 in about 20 or 30, maybe 40 days maximum. And all of these projects are raising, I would say raising capital, but not in the venture capital kind of the world. They are all getting donations, sales, some of them even investment as well. And we had amazing projects here in the season 5 curated. The Future Zoo has raised almost like $30,000 only for this project and unlocking $5,000 of match funding. Hearing from someone that presented last month, raised more than 20K already with the amount that she sold, plus the matches, ESB, Tap Ends, and MDRN, and great projects. And now we have a season 6 open. So if you want to join us, if you want to apply your project, if you want to get curated for this fund, and if you want to start getting your votes, you should come here. Okay, there are a lot of projects that submitted, but they didn't get, because for eligibility, you need to be part of this fund. You need to be part of this community, okay? Of course, need to be vibe coded, need to embody the spirit of vibe coding itself, need to show a working prototype. All of that is important, but need to be part of the community. So you come here, pitch your project. We still have a few slots for today, okay? So if you're watching this Vibe Pitch Day of luma.com/Vibe Pitch 2. There are a few slots that you can grab here, and you just need to fill up this project pitch application. Even if you don't have your project in Artisan, okay, you can submit it very quickly in 5 minutes or so. You can submit, and then you can come here, present. There are some slots here if you want to pick on the mid and in the late. We had some last minutes. No shows, so we do have those 3 slots open. Come and grab them if you want. If you are a virtual guest here, just let me know. We can put you in. Or if you want to support the fund as well, no one picked the stick. It would be nice. The donation is variable. It's all going to come here for us to build more and more with those vibe coders. Okay, venture minded funds for vibe coders. It's a grant fund where we give all of these projects match funding opportunities. If they are created, if they are voted well enough and they are in the top, they can get approved for receiving match funding. In this season 5, we have 5 amazing projects that were created, and they are raising and getting revenue of like more than $30,000, $20,000, $5,000, $7,000 plus matching plus prizes. This is a great platform to fund vibe coders like you. And people, let me do a very important highlight here. These projects are non-technical, okay? These projects came from common people, common creators like you that are not super software engineers. Maybe they have 1 or 2 devs, but most of these projects, they use AI code generation tools, generative AI for coding that we're calling vibe coding. and they can go to market. They can start making sales. They can even raise capital. Okay, so this is possible. This fund is closed for outsiders, so only community members can come. So for you to join the community, you need to attend to one of our free bootcamps, workshops, meetups. So you need to come here, pitch your project, submitting the form. We have this form for project application. So if you want to come, apply your project and pitch, this is your opportunity.